Welcome to Mouse.ai. If you are into no-code tools, automations, and AI-powered solutions, you are in the right place. Let's be smarter and not harder. Think about this. It's your customer's birthday, and they get a nice message from you saying happy birthday. It feels special, right? You didn't forget them. And here's the best part. You didn't even have to send it yourself. It was all automatic. In this video, I'll show you how to build a simple yet powerful workflow using N8N to send your customers a happy birthday SMS. This small message can make your customers feel happy and help to grow your business. Come on, let's build together. Okay, now let's see how this workflow is gonna function. First, we'll have a setup schedule trigger, which will trigger every day at 8 a.m. in the morning. I think morning is the best time for someone to wish for his birthday. So we have set it out for the 8 a.m. and I have set this late and time node to get the current date. So it really fetches the current date. Okay, I'll execute this. So yeah, so as for the current date, we'll be needing these details. So moving further, we need to change the format of the current date. So let's select this. So in this date of birth column in our Google Sheet, first it represents the month and then the date. We need to change the format of the current date according to the format in the Google Sheet. Okay, and from the Google Sheet, it will fit just the prints len. If a customer's birthday falls on the current date, it prefetch it up for us and do us for further automation. And from this spit out node, we'll be only needing their customer's name and the phone number, so we'll split it out. And in some cases, as we should see here, in front of the phone number, there's no plus mark. So without the plus mark, we cannot send any messages. Or we'll be adding the plus mark in front of the phone number. And as for the name, we'll be adding like Mr. and the name. So it will be like much, but it will be like in a formal way. As usual, the OpenAI node will generate us the message and we'll be sending it to the message through Twilio. So that's the overview of this workflow. We can also use WhatsApp for this, but I use Twilio because Twilio has an option to send SMS. So some customers are not every customer is available on WhatsApp or Twitter or any platform like that, but whichever all of them has mobile numbers, so we can reach them through Twilio without any barriers. So that's about it. We'll go on to the part we build this workflow. As the first step, we get schedule trigger and we'll set it to 8 a.m. in the morning. Once it's been done, we'll get the date node, and for the action, we'll select the current date and let's execute the previous parts and execute the step. It returns the current date. And now let's again get the date node. In this time, we'll select the format a date action. So current date will be scheme which we fetch from our previous node. And as for the custom format, we'll put it as the month count first and the day count second. Execute bits and see ya. So it return us in the format that we want, that fit for the format in the Google Sheets. Yeah. Okay, now let's get the Google Sheet node, and for the action we'll be selecting Create Rows in Sheets, and in here my credentials have been set. Now I'll select the document as the customer list and the sheet number as 1. Now let's execute this and see. Sorry, I forgot to add waiters, so I must select the column, and for the value I'll put the current date according to the format we changed. Now let's see. Yeah, it returned us with one item. Earlier, it features all the rows available in the customer list. And now, as we said that, set the window here to get the date of birth from the current date. It returned us one item. Okay, now let's get the spit out node to parse out the name and the phone number and for now. Make sure you write it as exactly as in this feasible format. Now let's execute it. Okay, now let's put the edit screen on. Option remove more will be manual mapping, and we'll hit this as the phone number. Since we do not see any plus mark in front of the phone number, we'll be adding the plus mark before we do any further automation. Yeah. So make sure when you put in there's no space between their plus mark and the phone number, otherwise it will generate an error. And for their name, feel free like Mr. in front of them we pretty much winner as in formal way, the respective way. Okay, so it has been also done. Okay, now let's go for the next step, creating the message. We'll be selecting the OpenAI message module action known here, and we'll be using a mini version because it's a simple task. Only 2 is format tokens for this, so I'll be given a prompt. Yeah, I wrote by promising per prompt here. You can do it. Okay, now let's run this. Yeah, it's successful. Let's go on to the refinement part. I'll be using the Twilio. In this case, Twilio also has the option to send WhatsApp message, but I is referrals in this case using the normal text rather than a WhatsApp Telegram or message. Because sometimes most of the people are not available on those platforms. But however, they have as a phone number, the able to receive text messages. Okay, now let's go and see how to set up our Twilio credentials. So once you created the account in Twilio, you'll come to a page like this. So it's easy, all the things are at one place. So in the account info, this is our SID. We have to copy it and paste it in here. And for the auth token, we can copy these and paste it here. And accept. Yeah, now our credentials are done. Twilio will give us a test number for the test in. So we have copied and paste it here. Yeah, once credentials have been set, so our operation will be to send messages. So for this testing purposes, the Twilio VD was a test number. We copy and paste it here. Okay, it's done now. As for the Twilio, we need to use the phone number or the using the schema from the edits filler in the pass mark in front. Okay, that's about this workflows. Or yeah, of a witnesser. The content must come here. Okay, that's it. Let's execute this workflow part. It doesn't work as this is just a dummy number. So we have the partly people tower phone number here, the private number, then it will hook us. Let's see, right, and see. Then let's see if this has been. Yeah, it's successful. So this is about this workflow. If you are interested in this workflow, go to the description and download it. Even though this is a small workflow, it has a great impact to create a long-lasting relationship with the clients. I believe this workflow is a must-have workflow that every business needs, no matter the industry they are in, or every business has their client base. So this is a good way to keep them intact. Thank you for staying, and let's meet again with another cool workflow. Thank you.